So the LA Chargers just signed Ezekiel Elliott. I love this move a lot. Ezekiel wanted to get cut from the Cowboys this past week, and they granted him that request, and immediately gets picked up by a playoff team in the LA Chargers. Gus Edwards has been out the last couple of weeks with an ankle injury, and as of right now, Zeke is going to start on the Chargers practice squad, but they're hoping they could speed him up quickly to hopefully use him for their upcoming playoff game against the Houston Texans. Of course, J.K. Dobbins is the number one RB in LA, but I really love this move a lot. I still think Zeke can be effective on short yardage sort of situations for sure. Those goal line packages or just third and ones, fourth and ones. I think he can really be valuable to the Chargers for sure. And that's the thing, the Chargers are a pretty run heavy team. So that's another reason why I feel like this move could be really beneficial to Zeke. I'm not saying he's going to have a crazy resurgence, flashback sort of performances of the player he once was, but maybe score a touchdown here or there throughout this playoff run. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit too optimistic. I probably am. We'll have to find out if he even gets dressed this upcoming week. But for a team that's ran by Jim Harbaugh and a successful team this year, to pick up Zeke, I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of good for his reputation moving forward. And it's just a good opportunity to show what he can show and to show what he has left in the tank. And we'll see how it all plays out this upcoming Saturday, 4:30, LA at Houston. Another thing to add, Zeke is also a pretty good blocker in the backfield. So on passing downs, pretty good blocker, man. So I love this move. Let me know if you agree with me, or do you not like Zeke at all? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really hyped for the Chargers game this Saturday, first one of the wildcard weekend, in that classic Houston Texans 4:30 Saturday window. For some reason, I have no idea why, but Houston always plays in that 4:30 Saturday window. And for the large part of them playing in that window, they've been pretty successful. So even though the Chargers are the favorite right now at -155, -2.5 spread, kind of a trappy game, even though I know the Texans haven't looked great the past 2, 3, 4 weeks. Still, that home field advantage is home field advantage. That place is going to be rocking, and we'll definitely see how it turns out. I definitely have the Chargers winning this game, absolutely. And I feel like the majority of the population who watches ball definitely has the Chargers in this game. But, it's the playoffs, it's football, it's the NFL, any given Sunday, any given Saturday, and especially a road team. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Texans came out with a win here. You just never know. Of course, a year ago, the Browns came into Houston and got annihilated. Joe Flacco kind of just melted down, had a couple of pick sixes, I believe. Just an ugly game and an easy game for Houston. And the last time the Chargers made the playoffs was 2 years ago, that classic Jacksonville Jaguars game. They were up by a substantial margin against the Jaguars at halftime. Then, in classic Brandon Staley fashion, they blew it. It was really a miraculous, crazy Trevor Lawrence, Jags comeback sort of game. And, Chargers fans, that building has a bad taste in their mouth from that game. They have to. So I really think the Chargers are going to come away with a win here, especially with Jim Harbaugh. He's just a different caliber of just top tier head coach. But you guys let me know if you agree with me. Do you think the Chargers are going to come out away with a W, or do you think Houston, D'Amico Ryans, CJ Stroud can finally turn it back on this upcoming week? Let me know in the comments below. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if this game was an under sort of game, just a super defensive battle, sort of really physical sort of game. Two pretty good defenses, and with CJ Stroud not looking great, I don't really expect him to put up a lot of points against that Chargers defense. And just to look at their defenses statistically, the Chargers have the 10th ranked defense and the Texans have the 7th ranked defense. So both top 10 defenses. And the Chargers actually have the best points allowed in the league, with only 17.7 points allowed for their defense. So that's really, really good. So when you have two elite defenses going against, I would say, average offenses, you kind of got to expect not a super high scoring game. But then again, games can easily open up. So you let me know if you think it's going to be a shootout, or do you agree with me? Do you think it's kind of going to be a low scoring, like 20-13, 7-14, 17-10 sort of game? If I had to make an official prediction for this game, I'd probably say something like Chargers 24, Texans 17. Probably something like that. You let me know what your prediction would be down below in the comments. Really curious to see, and to see if any of them turn out to be accurate. But yeah, man, CJ Stroud has had a lot of primetime games the past month, and all of them have been just pretty bad, just not up to par to how he was in his rookie season. So I just really hope he could put on a show and just be entertaining and at least get the fundamentals down. No dumb penalties, accurate reads, accurate throws. I'm not expecting for him to look like an MVP caliber quarterback out there. Just do the simple things right, and don't be stupid. I just hope it's an entertaining game. You know what I mean? I just hope it's an entertaining game. I totally believe that Jim Harbaugh is definitely going to have a ground and pound approach to this game. Just oppose their will against the Texans defense as a whole and just play good defense. But we will have to find out. As far as the injury report for the Chargers offense, Joshua Palmer and Gus Edwards are both questionable to play. I don't really expect Gus Edwards to play this week, but you never know. He might get juiced up. So yeah, man, let me know what you think about Zeke signing with the LA Chargers. Do you love it? Do you not love it? And what do you think about this upcoming playoff matchup? Chargers at Houston Texans. Who do you think is going to win? Let me know in the comments down below. If you made this far, please subscribe and like the vid. It would help out your boy a ton. That's all I got for right now. Peace.
Antonio Gates is a clever tight end. Kind of lopes along, but when he needs to, he can turn on the speed and get open.
Now 1st and 10. Here's the handoff and no running. Going to lose yards here.
Saints guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment, defense.
Set up now at the 46. Second down and 6.
Has his target.
They'll mark him at the 40.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
The Saints with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
The defense, a little jumpy right there. Breaking huddle at the 35-yard line. And Gates is split out wide on the left. 1st down at the 35. Allen can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop. One of the top receiving threats of this game is Keenan Allen.
Jim, he had a terrific rookie year in 2013. When he is healthy, one of the best route runners in the NFL.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. Gordon's handed the football. It'll be third down. Rivers has got it in the gun.